Hey Crave family, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm making a true southern dinner favorite, the southern smothered chicken. All right, so you're gonna wash and season your chicken, season your flour very well. Everything that I'm using will be in the description box with the measurements. All right, you're gonna season your chicken very well, lightly guys. Make sure to dust all the excess flour off of your chicken and let it sit for about 5 minutes. While you preheat your pan with oil, make sure to save that flour as well because we'll need it in the next step. So you're gonna sear your chicken on both sides for about 5 minutes. It's not going to cook all the way through. Then save that oil. You're gonna add a little bit of butter, then go in with your onions. Saute this for about 2 minutes. Then you're going in with some celery, garlic, and some pepper. Now the pepper is optional. After about 2 minutes, you're going to add your flour. Please make sure to cook your flour out very well. This process may take about 4 minutes. All right. When your flour looks something like this, you're going to add some chicken stock. Give that a good stir, add your thyme, taste and adjust. You're gonna bring this up to a boil, then a simmer for about 10 minutes. Rosemary is very key ingredient, so please make sure to add some rosemary as well. I did also add some coconut milk for extra flavor. Now that is optional. You can just leave your gravy like that, but I love to add some coconut milk. Pour that gravy right over the chicken, or you can add the chicken into the pot with the gravy. Mine was not big enough. Then I added some fresh sliced onions, some celery, and of course some parsley and some tomatoes. I cover and cook for about 55 minutes. To another pan, you're going to combine some oil, onion, bell peppers, garlic, and tomatoes. Cook this for about 3 minutes. Season well, then you're going to add your cabbage. Guys, I had so many tomatoes. I had to use them up, and what better way to use them up? All right, it gives the cabbage such natural color. Look at the cabbage, guys, and absolutely delicious. Let's check on our smothered chicken. That is looking amazing and it's ready to be pulled. So now let's work on our cornbread. You're gonna add all your dry ingredients here and you're gonna mix them together. All right. If you guys are new here and you have not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? I do hope you consider subscribing. You guys can find something on this channel that you like. All right. So I do hope you subscribe, like, and share. So you're gonna set your dry ingredients aside. Then you're gonna work on your wet ingredients. You're gonna pour everything together. Add your sour cream and your eggs. Whisk everything up and then pour that mixture into your dry ingredients. Mix everything up well and let it sit for about 5 to 7 minutes before you pour it into your well-greased dish. You can use a muffin pan or you can use any pan of your choice. Looks amazing, nice and golden brown. Now to make our honey butter, you're gonna add the honey to the melted butter. You can also add some cinnamon here, but because I add so many already in the cornbread, I choose not to. All right, you're gonna add that here, mix it very well. Then you're gonna pour it right over the cornbread. This is absolutely delicious. You guys need to grab this recipe, this cornbread recipe. I'm telling you, it's absolutely amazing. And I'll show you the texture of the cornbread. The smothered chicken, guys, was full of the bone. Delicious. And this is our cornbread. Look at the texture of this cornbread, guys. And then this is my plate. Yes, I know I'm on a diet, but I don't really eat much during the week. So this is my time to at least have one good meal. All right, and it was so delicious, and I do hope you guys like this video. Share, comment, and make this, guys, and let me know how yours turned out. Love you all. Be kind to yourself and each other. Bye bye.